Welcome, foolish mortals, to a Friday live stream. I hope everybody is ready for a great weekend. You've got The Flash at the theaters. Doesn't Transformers open today, too, I think?
Yep.
Yeah. Still Little Mermaid and a couple other good things to go see if you don't want to stay in the house all weekend. Here in Denver, we had a big parade yesterday for our national champion Denver Broncos. Looked like that was a good time. I don't do crowds of a couple 100,000 people, so I skipped that. But today we're going to be looking at this box of random DVDs, and to do that with me is our illustrious leader, an average jester, the leader of the Monkey Lizard Army, Salacious Rum. And he brought Bob with him.
Thank you, sir. Bob's here, and yeah, I mean, he's here. He tags along, doesn't he? He tags along, But I'm the star, so I'm the main one, I'm the main one.
You need him to open doors and things and reach things on higher cabinets.
He's like my slave. Basically, he's like my slave, but I'm glad to be a ghosty. I always like spending time with you. It's always fun. It's always good to see what crazy stuff you've got. So I can't look.
I picked this up. I've looked at these boxes at Second and Charles, and I'm like, wow, I wonder what kind of junk is in that. And there's another one that's got 100 random CDs in it for $30.
Oh.
So next time I hit that, I may pick that up, and we'll do another one just to see what kind of weird stuff there's in there.
Yeah, we'll have to see which ones we can sing along to.
Right. Yeah. I almost it'll probably be like a lot of classical music, some Christmas stuff, some bands we've never heard of, but you never know.
Never know.
But before we get going, let's say hey to everybody. Mr. Duffman is in the house. I know, got to see what it is. Don't know.
Ooh.
Rolando. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Captain Spaulding.
Hey, Brother Spaulding.
What's the picture now? I can't see. Looks like a guy biting off an octopus and somebody else in a boat by Crystal Lake. Oh, it is. It's Crystal Lake. It's Jason. Okay, now I see. Hey, what up, Catman?
Oh, Code Monkey. What's the Code Monkey?
So what we're going to do is we're going to open this thing up, and I'm going to change camera so that you can see down here. And I'm going to start making little piles, and we can comment on stuff as it comes out. I'm going to make piles of just junk and decent stuff. I'll keep it all, or I may donate some of it to our local it's like an Oxfam type thing. It's a good charity. But hey, Shanti. What's up?
Shanti.
No, it doesn't, Cat. And that's what you do. You're a code monkey. So let me switch cameras here real quick. Doop. Ta-da. Okay. So everybody in chat, go ahead and comment along. Let's see what we got. Okay. First out of the box is the Brave one with Jodie Foster. I'll make me big.
Yeah, make it big so we can see. I can't read it. I only got little eyes. Oh, not seeing that. I
have not seen this one either. A popular New York radio host watched her fiance die and nearly lost her own life to a vicious random attack. Now she discovers a stranger within herself, an armed wanderer in the urban night. Ooh, cool. Hey, Jodie Foster's the Punisher. Cool.
Reminds me of a Ricky Gervais comment at the Golden Globes when he says, "I haven't yet seen Jodie Foster's Beaver." Let's face it, who has?
Oh wow, this is an oldie. This is called The Circle of Iron.
Oh, I want to see that. Oh, I've not seen that, but
I've seen bits and pieces of it. But That's pretty cool. That's another good one.
Anything with Carradine is going to be cool.
Oh yeah. Art of the Steel. I have not heard of this. Kurt Russell.
I think I've seen that.
Terrence Stamp. Oh, okay, cool. And Matt Dillon. Oh, that'll be cool.
There was a spout of films about magic, weren't there? I think, and heists. I think it was around that time.
Oh yeah. Okay. What was that one called?
There was another one, wasn't there? With the
there were like 2 or 3 of them.
With the Facebook, with the guy that played Zuckerberg.
There's a good one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like the first event. I like the first one.
I've liked all the Captain Americas so far. They've been good flicks. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, this is a good series. Born Free.
I'm not seen that.
It is about a family who lives on a I don't know what they're called, ranch in Africa.
Oh.
It's a British series.
Are they naked?
No.
Oh.
They are not.
Oh.
The Saddle Club. Ooh. The Saddle Club is a collection of movies that are like kind of like Hallmark Channel things. They're Canadian. So that'll be our first crap pile.
Sorry, Rick.
13 going on 30. Good little film. Jennifer Gardner, Mark Rufio.
No, not seen that. Is it a rom-com? Looks like a rom-com.
It's a rom-com. It's like Big, but for girls. So she's 13 and she wants to, I think if I remember right. And then
it's a bit pervy, isn't it? That?
With a little help of magic dust, the 13-year-old becomes 30 overnight. So yeah, it's Big, but with girls.
Yeah, a bit
weird.
Bit weird.
It's a very it's a very popular film over here for.
When you think about Big's a bit weird because he almost has sex with that woman, doesn't he?
Oh yeah,
and he's only like a kid. He's only like a kid.
I try not to look too deep at those type of movies.
He gives her a magic compass ring and then has sex with her.
Ooh,
oh yeah.
Blu-ray Predator. Very nice.
It's the Predator, that one.
The Predator.
The Predator.
So this is the what is this? Predator 5?
Oh, which one's the Predator then? Is that the crap one?
The Predator's the one with
it's the rubbish one.
I'm trying to remember who's all in this one.
That's the crap one.
It was not very good.
That's the disaster one, isn't it? The Predator.
Well, yeah, but it was better than like AVP.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Another for the rom-coms, 27 Dresses.
Not seen that.
It's an interesting little film. I haven't seen it all. My mom really liked it. She's a romantic and a completely selfless woman who's been a happily married bridesmaid no less than 27 times.
Wow, she's desperate to get hitched.
So, yeah, she's definitely that.
She wants to get knocked up.
Mm-hmm. I have not heard of this film. Good People. No. It's got James Franco, Kate Hudson, Tom Wilkinson.
Not a great cast then.
Well, you never know. Franco's okay. I'm going to put that in a maybe crappy pile. Oh, there we go. Wow, this one hasn't even ever been opened. The Da Vinci Code.
No, I like this film. It gets some stick, but I quite like it.
Well, I hate the novel. I like the movie because the movie's kind of like another national treasure.
Yeah. And that French girl is really sexy, isn't she?
Oh, yeah.
And she plays Jesus. She plays Jesus like Jesus' ancestor, isn't she? Basically.
Dun dun.
I like Batman Forever. I like that one.
I like Val Kilmer as both Batman and Bruce Wayne. I think Tommy Lee Jones got suckered into this movie somehow.
Yeah, he's miscast, isn't he?
But yeah, and
great soundtrack.
Jim Carrey was just, being Jim Carrey. He wasn't being the Riddler. He was being Jim Carrey.
So actually a really good soundtrack to this film. Some good music.
Oh, yeah, I liked it. That was U2, wasn't it?
There's U2. There's Michael Hutchence does a cover of Passenger. Method Man's on it. There's some good stuff. Some good stuff.
Well,
Good stuff.
I Frankenstein.
Oh, I've not seen that.
I don't know.
Not seen it.
200 years after his shocking creation, Dr. Frankenstein's creature still walks the earth. Finds himself in the middle of a war over the fate of humanity. That's a maybe.
Who's the lead? Who's the lead?
Aaron Eccleston, the guy who played Two-Face in Dark Knight.
Yeah, Aaron Eckhart. Yeah.
Oh, and Seal. This was Seal.
Yeah. Want a kiss from a rose on the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a classic B movie, but it's actually not too horrible.
Oh.
It was a female version of Young Guns, basically.
So I got Sharon Stone in it.
It's got Andy McDowell, Drew Barrymore, Mary Stuart Masterson, and Madeline Stowe.
No, not seen it, but I like Madeline Stowe. She is hot.
Yeah, that's
Madeline.
The crap pile.
Madeline,
cool.
definitely.
Cliffhanger.
Good
Sylvester
movie.
Stallone.
Good movie. Good movie.
That's a good flick. Good movie.
He's supposed to be doing a second one. He's supposed to be doing another one.
Yeah, and then he did like a little fake commercial thing for it too recently.
That's a great movie.
Oh, cool. City of Demons, a DC animated movie.
Not seen that.
Constantine.
Oh, not seen that. Looks good.
I have not either, but almost all the DC animated stuff is always good.
Yeah.
You almost can never. Oh, and speaking of that, here's another. Soul of the Dragon.
Ooh. Oh, I'm up for that. I ain't seen it, but I'm up for it.
Set basically in the 1970s, this Elsewhere adventures finds Bruce Wayne training under the Master Sensei.
Yeah, he's like a ninja or something. Yeah, I'm up for that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Kung Fu.
Bates Motel season 1. Cool.
Yeah. I ain't seen
watching this.
No, it's one on my list though, definitely. Because it's the sequel to
No, it's a prequel.
Oh, is it a prequel?
It's a prequel to Psycho.
Psycho, yeah.
I think they only did like 2 seasons of it, but I don't know. George and the Dragon.
Oh,
wow, that looks bad.
Oh, does it?
Oh, it's got Michael Clark Duncan in it for some reason. Patrick Swayze for some reason.
What?
Yeah.
What? I've got to watch that. I've got to watch it. Ghosts. I've got to watch it.
Tom Reeve is playing Arthur from the looks of it, or George.
I love Patrick Swayze. I've got to watch that. Patrick Swayze slaying the dragon. That looks amazing. Looks amazing. 100%.
Hadn't heard of this one. Graduation.
It's like a horror, like a teen horror thing.
Probably. When a friend is in trouble, the logical next step is to plan a bank robbery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I can go into that. Ooh, Extended Black Hawk Down.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
I don't think I ever saw the extended version.
I mean, it's a long movie anyway, so jeez.
All new extended cut is all it says. Oh,
you're surprised. 8 minutes, okay.
8 minutes.
Surprising me with these movies, they're not what I expected to be.
Yeah, there's actually quite a lot of decent stuff in here. Oh, well, here we go.
Speak too soon.
Blu-ray
cool.
Captain America.
Cool. Good.
Blu-ray Captain America.
Oh, good. You got a digital copy there as well. Do you type
DVD
in them codes?
Captain America.
Very good.
So now I have 4 copies of Captain America out of this box.
Do you type in those codes over there in America?
Yeah, I would assume they're all old and done by now.
Because they show up in your YouTube movies thing over here.
Yes, they'll also show up on if you download Movies Plus. I think it is. It gathers all your Google, all your Amazon, and all your other stuff together into one. Oh, look, it's not Captain America. It's Contraband.
Contraband. Not seen it. Looks bad.
So Mark Wahlberg, Kate Beckinsale.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
I like Kate though. Like Kate. National treasure.
Oh, this was actually not bad. Most of his movies are just kind of popcorn.
Is that where he carries his heart around with him?
Yeah. That's. I'll put that.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
He has to electrocute his
Con
heart.
Air.
Great movie. Good movie.
Good movie. I like that this is so old that they're still saying it's widescreen.
Yeah.
To let people know. What's this one? Elephant White.
Ooh.
Never heard of it. Kevin Bacon. Mercenary is hired to take out a notorious Thai sex trafficking gang by a father whose daughter was kidnapped and murdered by the gang.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
the black dude is the mercenary, and Kevin Bacon is the arms dealer he's working with.
Okay.
So that's a maybe.
Okay. Could be all right.
Oh,
Kevin Bacon.
Don.
Oh yeah.
Is this both movies? Oh, cool. It's got both flicks on it.
Oh.
Conan and the Destroyer.
Conan. I love Conan.
Are they flipped? Yeah. I hate when you have to flip them over, but that's still cool.
Chrome.
Oh, another good one.
Steel.
Anniversary edition of Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Ghostbusters. I'm the gatekeeper.
This
You are the key master.
is Conan, not Conan. Although I would pay to watch Conan O'Brien be Conan the Destroyer. I would probably pay lots of money to watch that.
I think someone in the chat would as well.
Oh, I'm sure. Chain Reaction. This was not a bad Keanu Reeves movie.
I don't know if I ever watched that.
It was actually pretty good. Him and Morgan Freeman work well together.
Oh, maybe I have. I must have done. Because who doesn't love Keanu?
Something.
It was around the time with Johnny Mnemonic, that wasn't it?
The complete series of Canterbury's Law. I haven't even heard of this show. Huh. Julian Margulis. Cool. Okay. Huh. It's a lawyer show. Maybe. I don't like lawyer shows. They bore me.
Oh,
The Cleaner. I've heard this is pretty good.
The Cleaner. Is that a hitman? The Cleaner?
Yeah, I think so. That's the he cleans up crime scenes.
Oh yeah.
But then he gets called to he has to go clean one up for the mob or something.
Because Leon calls himself a cleaner, doesn't he?
Have you seen the Cleaner? That Cleaner show that Greg Davies is on?
No.
That's pretty funny. Oh, Deja Vu.
Good movie.
Yeah, Denzel.
Well, it's an all right movie, but it's Tony Scott, so and you just know Tony Scott's movies are always fun to watch.
Yeah,
very visually interesting.
Yeah. Another unopened thing: The Moth Diaries. Every girl has her secrets.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A bit pervy.
Bristling with suspense and erotic tension.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, she might be some self-touching. Yeah,
that'll go into the weird pile.
That's in the late at night pile.
Oh, cool! A Perfect World.
Good film.
Clint Eastwood directed it. It's with Kevin Costner.
Good film.
Good flick. Yeah. Actually, apart from getting 4 copies of Captain America, it's not a bad little box. Born Identity 1.
Not bad. It doesn't age as well as some of the later ones, but not bad.
Oh.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I have several thousand videos, Cap, and they're all boxed up at the moment. I boxed them all up and put them away, but someday they will come back out. But
Yeah, we know.
We
We
know.
know.
We know. Sicko.
Yeah.
Blown Away.
Great movie, that is.
Yep.
Great
Tommy Lee
movie.
Jones. That was in that period when Tommy Lee Jones was in like half the movies out, and they were all good. This could be a trigger warning for people.
Good movie.
Good movie.
Good movie.
Or too topical.
Good movie.
Ugh. The Pacifier.
Not seen it.
Don't.
It's
I mean,
like,
goes right into the craptacular pile.
Yeah.
I don't like him at the best of times.
Blown Away is a bloody good movie.
Didn't I just get a Con Air?
Yeah.
You really ought to pay attention and not give you duplicates in the same box. Collateral. That's a good one.
Great movie. Michael Mann. Really amazing cinematography. He has some beautiful shots of.
And it really showed what Jamie Foxx could do.
Yeah.
Like he was so good. I wonder.
And I like Tom Cruise as like the unknown, like
assassin,
you know.
Like he's a really bad guy.
Yeah, he's a badass. Good movie.
Gang Wars, an HBO documentary.
That'd be a good watch for sure.
Documentaries, so that's a possible. Carl Urban, Pathfinder. Wow,
that looks so worlds, bad. It's good.
War.
I bet it's good. I bet it's good. Looks shocking, but I bet it's good.
That's hilarious. Oh, and no box would be complete without a Steven Seagal.
Love it. Love Seagal.
The Company. I don't think I ever got around to watching it.
Not seen it.
Chris O'Donnell, Alfred Molina, Michael Keaton.
Oh, good cast.
Alfred Molina. Great cast. So I mean, that's awful heavy. Oh, it's a series. Cool. Black Rider, Revolution Road.
Don't know what that is. That sounds interesting.
The rapture has come and gone. Of course it has. In its wake, a famished wasteland filled with desperate scavengers and vicious bandits. It has literally nobody in it of any name. Still could be good. You never know.
I love Garbage Pail Kids stuff, man. I love Garbage Pail Kids.
Nice. White Collar Season 1. Loved the show. This is a great show. I own it though. Here's a random Hugh Laurie movie. Called The Girl from Rio.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like a British movie, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you can usually tell by the covers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, interesting. I'll put that over here, although I do like Hugh. Gigi, God's Little Princess. No idea. A couple kids' movies and The Legend of the Three Trees. Bourne Ultimatum.
Good movie. Probably the best of the series, I think.
Yeah. Oh, Enemy at the Gates.
Great movie.
That was a good one.
Yeah, great movie.
Lake Placid 3.
Oh,
who was in this one? Colin Ferguson.
Christy
Michelle. Michael Ironsides.
Really? Oh, yeah. He was in a lot of crap from the Jordan end of his career.
I'll put that here. The Canyon. Surviving is just the beginning. Hmm. Yeah. That looks all right. Could be worse. I have never heard of this. The 355.
No.
Diane Kruger, Penelope Cruz,
Sweet.
Bing Bing Fan.
Penelope Cruz is beautiful.
It's actually very. I wonder when this came out. $2020, so it got caught up in it.
Yeah. That
So
which
that's
we do
probably
not
why nobody
speak of.
heard of it. Ooh. Cool. The complete first season of The Wire.
Great show. Great show. Great show.
I don't know, Captain. I don't know. Is anybody else having issues?
It's not for me. It's fine for me, and I'm
Okay.
in England.
Well, that's true. So in 1 out of 5, what did you think of The Flash, Shanty?
Oh.
You don't have to give. I know you're doing a stream, so you don't have to give it all away. But
is it getting good? Is it getting positive reviews? I would even look.
It really depends on who you're listening to, honestly. A lot of people are like, it's a disjointed mess. And a lot of people are like, it's actually pretty good. If you just turn your brain off. And then a lot of people are like, if not for Michael Keaton, nobody would watch it.
Yeah.
Aquaman.
I did not like that movie.
Yeah, I did not either. Ooh. The Beowulf.
Good movie. That's a really good movie.
That was well made.
Yeah, I really like that.
I've never seen this because it just never looked like something I'd want to watch. Melancholia.
No.
It's one of those art house films.
Yeah, I bet it's good.
Yeah, it's probably very good. I'm just not a chick flick dude for the most part. Oh, Civil War. Wonder how many copies of that I'll get. Oh, cool. The special edition of Stargate.
I love Stargate.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Cool. Ouch.
That's just reminded me. That's maybe the next set of vintage toys I want to look at.
God damn it.
Ha.
I got 5 copies of that in the same box. Oh, man. I hope I get part 1. The Long Halloween part 2.
Wow, that's amazing. I'll tell you what, this box isn't bad,
No, not really.
This box is not bad, There aren't any.
I've never watched any of this, but,
Yeah, you haven't pulled anything out that's like just.
Yeah, there's been some questionable stuff, but not anything
nothing,
like.
Yeah, nothing
horrible.
Like. Not what I was expecting.
Dear fucking God.
Captain America. Well,
hey, look,
is America's arse
War.
or whatever. America's arse. So
here's a decent flick. Waiting.
Not seen it.
It's a Ryan Reynolds flick. He plays a waiter. It's kind of like what if Deadpool was your waiter?
Yeah,
in a way.
Yeah,
but it was a good flick.
Yeah, I'd watch it.
This was a very 90s, 2000-ish dude, where's my car?
Yeah. Yeah, it's something background, shows a few laughs in it.
Oh, Shanty says it's not a chick flick, it's a highly depressing film. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a chick flick when you
I just saw a chick on the cover in a dress and I was like, hey.
Got melancholia. I was like, what? I just didn't say anything.
Ooh, ouch. I am going to fucking lose my goddamn mind.
Why Captain America?
I mean,
you need a separate Captain America pile. Batman and Robin is bad. He's bad. That is bad. Of course, Captain America's. That's cool. You have to just army build Captain America, all the different cover variations.
I do have a lot of the cover variations.
Yeah,
If I get another
Batman,
copy
Robin.
of it, though. Oh, cool. Season 3 of Stargate.
Awesome.
SG1.
Yeah.
Cool. Fucking A. This is actually at least the good version of this movie.
I like this movie.
I like the extended version.
The extended version.
The original version.
The extended version.
The extended version is really good. Well, it's better.
Yeah, it's
down to the bottom here. And
just relax, just breathe. This could have happened.
Revenge. Constantine.
Cool. Yeah, cool. You got a couple of Constantine movies now.
They're supposedly saying they're going to do a new one with him.
Yeah.
Ooh. Sealed Creed.
Cool.
That was a good one.
Yeah. I haven't seen the sequel.
I haven't seen either of the sequels yet.
So is there two?
Inception.
Yeah. I like Inception.
It's a typical Christopher Nolan film.
I got wrapped up in that hype and watched it over and over. God knows how many times.
Let's see. The Box.
Ooh.
Cameron Diaz.
Not seen that.
James Marsden, Franklin Jella.
Okay.
I haven't seen that, but that sounds good. Oh, cool. Classic Clash of the Titans.
Good. Very good.
Hey, Dino.
Ray Harryhausen. Dino the Machino.
You've come to... Now this is moved.
Dino, I want your sandworm.
High Crimes.
Good movie. Really good movie.
Another good flick. Not so much.
Yeah, but watchable. Interesting.
It's in my Marvel collection.
A background film to put on.
I got Da Vinci Code, so I had to get Angels and Demons, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, again,
it's a popcorny movie.
It's interesting.
The Hearing. William Dafoe, Robert Redford,
Ooh.
Helen Mirren.
I want to say I've seen that.
Oh, that could be good. Guess what? Bob's getting in a box.
Oh, dear.
Okay. I do have to admit, I almost watched this. The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then the Bigfoot.
What the hell is that? Oh, my God.
Some weird Sam Elliott movie.
You are shitting me. What? I've got to watch it.
Let's see. Since World War II, Calvin Barr has lived with the secret that he was responsible for the assassination of Adolf Hitler. Now, decades later, the U.S. government has called on him again for a new top secret mission. Bigfoot has been living deep in the Canadian wilderness and carrying a deadly plague that is now threatening to spread to the general population.
Oh, brilliant.
Relying on the same skills he honed during the war, he must set out to free this world again. Wow.
Gotta watch that. That just sounds amazing.
Times I've almost started this and like, I can't.
I've never heard of that, but you sold it. I mean, wow. What's that?
I don't know. It's a random Batman thing.
Is it? Oh, it's crazy.
Oh, it's The Dark Knight.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. That's amazing.
I don't think I ever saw this.
That's amazing.
Movies on one, special editions are on the other.
This box is great. It's a good box. That's cool.
That's a good box. That's pretty cool.
That's cool. That's super cool.
All right. Last three are Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
I got a soft spot for that movie.
It was a okay movie, but you got to hold it against it that it broke up their marriage.
Chuck
Norris.
I like
Code of Silence.
Oh yes. I like seeing flirting. That's it. I love Chuck. You got
On the 2-disc deluxe version of Batman Begins.
cool. Yeah, Batman Becomes a Ninja. Good movie.
So actually, not a bad box, really.
No,
There's
how much you pay for it? $30.
$30.
Not bad.
No,
Not bad. You got a
but,
few hours of
you know,
entertainment out of that.
everybody who gets a box from me in the immediate future
Just gonna get Captain America.
Yeah,
How many
Captain
Captain America?
America. Okay, let's see. I ended
Without-
up with.
How many variations?
Let's see. Sort that and that. Civil War. So I got 4 copies on Blu-ray.
Nice.
One's a 2-disc set, and the other has a digital copy.
Very good.
Then I got 4 DVD versions.
It's just a sticker.
It's a DVD and a digital, and then
Okay.
3 normals.
There you go. A couple of variations there.
And then I got an extra Blu-ray Civil War and an extra DVD Civil War.
Great.
Jeez, that's funny.
Nice.
Settings, camera.
Yeah, why Captain? Do you reckon there's another box that's got loads of Iron Man in it?
It probably, but I am surprised that there's no Lord of the Rings, no Harry Potter,
Yeah.
no Spider-Mans,
Yeah.
things that, no Jurassic Parks, things that they sold millions of copies of.
Yeah.
But oh, that's cool. Hopefully you didn't pay too much for them. I got those, all 3 of those on Laserdisc, and then I got a couple of them on that video disc thing. They're around here somewhere. Those are pretty cool. You've hit up Dino's hit up a good selection of vintage stores recently. I wish we had those kind of things here. We just really don't.
Yeah, I like those videos.
Yeah. But so not a bad box for $30. I got a couple full seasons of TV and a whole bunch of movies.
It's fun. So, it's like a blind box, isn't it? A video blind box. Very good.
I got 58 movies.
58 movies. 2.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's a good price for those. 3 for $25.
Very good.
They're also very frameable.
Yeah.
But
this is true.
Apart from that, I haven't picked up too much recently. I got some new I got the Indiana Jones Funko Pops. I picked those up.
Oh, what are they like?
And then of course I got some new Lego.
Uh-oh.
I got the Upset and a Disney train.
Ooh.
And all 4 house banners from Harry Potter.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna build and I got one of the new Jurassic Park 30th anniversaries.
Very good.
So I'll probably build that on Sunday.
Bob got something today. Do you want to see something?
Yeah, what'd you get?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I wanted this for ages because he's famous, isn't he?
Yeah.
As the Gamorrean Guard. It's the same mold as the Gamorrean Guard, isn't he?
Yeah.
So I haven't got one loose, so I'm gonna pick one up loose, but this was a really nice card, good condition card. So
yeah, that's really good. I've got an extra set of those somewhere. The problem is they the Morgan Freeman one pops off the card a lot.
Is it the Morgan Freeman one?
I think it just doesn't have as much glue on it as it should have.
I like the fact that all the accessories and stuff go with the Ewok village as well. Like you don't need to change them with the Ewok village.
Well, and of course the everything for Robin Hood was Star Wars
Yeah.
mostly. The Sherwood Forest playset was the
Ewok
indoor.
Village. Yeah.
Yeah, the battle wagon thing they have was the Ewok battle wagon, just without a big head. And then they had a catapult and a big shot a big arrow out with a net
Yeah,
launcher.
they're like a big skull wagon thing, didn't they? It was interesting.
Yeah, and so all that was, I thought that was pretty funny, and you know,
The
it's
village
a
is
good
the
idea.
village is better than Endor because it's got leaves on the trees.
Yeah, it's got a lot more stuff to it. Maybe they'll add those if they do the 40th anniversary one for
That'd be cool.
the next Taz Lab.
That'll be cool.
Oh, that's cool. That's not a bad. That's a pretty good deal. Are they loose or in package? You got both Donnie and Marie Migo figures for 31.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, apart from that, I've just kind of been stuck in the house and dealing with homeowner things.
Grown up stuff.
Yeah, it's not it's not bad, but it's, whenever anything goes wrong, it's not just, a couple $100 to fix. It's always several thousand. But so when you get when you go to buy your house, make sure that you do a full inspection, including the lines for your plumbing and your sewer line, and have them come out and put a camera down there. Make sure there's no roots. Make sure it's not cracked. None of that. So,
well, of course, everything's so much bigger in America, isn't it? Everything's bigger. Like your houses are bigger, and your roads are bigger, and Tim. Closet Raylos. I'm not even a closet Raylo. I'm out there. Everyone knows I'm a Raylo.
If they had given it more time, I could have been a Raylo, but I don't understand what she sees in him.
He's a bad boy. He's a naughty boy. Girls like bad boys.
He literally tried to rape her mind the first time they met.
Yeah, she was loving
kidnapped her.
She was loving it.
And then he killed the only person who was nice to her, and then cut her boyfriend's spinal cord in half.
Yeah,
but all in the same week that she met him.
She'd already friend zoned him, so he was out of the question.
But that is true. Poor Finn.
Girls love a bad guy, so yeah, she couldn't get enough of the old Kylo.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought it was super hot.
It would have been hotter if she'd have joined him, and then they'd have been together.
Yeah.
Sith.
Yeah,
rampage. Somebody had to come and try and beat them.
Luke. That's what it should have been. Luke should have been
and then Luke comes, and first he turns Ben back to the light, and then Ben and him turn Rey back to the light.
Yeah, that's what it should have been. That'd have been amazing.
Yeah, I'd have
That'd have been amazing. They'd have she'd have took his hand, and they'd have gone off, and she'd have been all Sithy. They'd have been King and Queen Sith.
Yeah,
and then Luke would have to have returned to save the day again. That's what it should have been.
Yeah,
Ghost. We've just remade it here.
Yep, there's lots you could have. There's so much. But Tim's always had good ideas for how he could have saved the movie too.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah, it just not enough time. I don't know. We won't get into that because God knows you can't fix the past.
Oh, I wish that would have happened.
But
that would have been awesome.
So what else you got? What do you got going this weekend?
Honestly, Ghost, we aren't doing much. It's been a really busy week for us, so I'm absolutely shattered. So Salacious and I are going to spend the weekend in our underpants, basically on the sofa playing computer games.
Nice.
In fact, he won't wear underpants. I will, but he'll just be naked probably.
I'll probably get on Diablo as soon as this is over.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Computer games. Time for the computer games.
Cool. Shanti found her Dark Knight DVD. I don't remember that set at all.
I don't remember that. That's super cool that you've got one in that box. It's a cool little collectible.
Post it on Twitter or Instagram, or you can show it to us Sunday. And I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
No, I'm Batman.
No, I'm Batman.
Oh, I'm Batman.
Oh, you could be Batman. You could be Batman. You could be Batman. Oh dear.
They should have Jar Jar in it at all.
I like the Darth Jar Jar theory video. It's such a well-made theory that you actually, when you watch that video, I don't know if you've seen it, but you do come away thinking, that's not that crazy. Have you seen that video?
I have not, just because the dark Jar Jar thing, I like the concept of it. It doesn't fit within the storyline, because
It does.
That meant that somehow Jar Jar knew that Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon were going to escape and get right to that point and rescue him, and it doesn't fit within the context of Phantom Menace. Now, I think that theory moves, once he gets there and he's like, people treat him like dirt. And so he, but.
The bit that I like is the whole drunken master thing. Yeah. And I don't know who made the video. Is it Star Wars Theory or someone? I can't remember. But when they made the video, they took footage from the film Drunken Master.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've seen the Drunken Master, he does play like an idiot. That's his fighting style.
Yeah.
Like he's all awkward and he's like falling over. As he's falling over, he'll hit you and do these weird flips. And then they basically paste some of the scenes onto that, and it's almost, there are some scenes that are almost identical from Drunken Master. So it's like, that is not a coincidence. Someone saw that and took inspiration from that. Now that might have just been it, and that went no further. But
yeah,
I just like the idea of it, that because there's also those clips of George where he's like really pissed off because Phantom Menace has had such a ribbon, and he's talking about how the second film was supposed to have been all about Jar Jar. And I can't remember what the name was, but he had this name for about the story of Jar Jar. But in the end, they canned all of that. So I don't know. He was supposed to have been something more than he was.
Yeah. Well, in George's world, Darth Maul, came back for episode 7, 8, and 9. So.
Like the journey of Jar Jar Binks, or I don't know, some weird story. He'd written this long story about Jar Jar.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would have watched that.
But the idea that he was some secret Sith master, it's just been amazing. He was Plagueis or something, I don't know.
It'd be interesting, but again, none of it fits into the narrative of the Phantom Menace. If he had just been some rando that, we didn't know anything about his background about, then that would work pretty well. Kind of like, everybody wants, what's his name on Andor? The
robot.
No, the museum dude.
Oh, yeah.
They all want him to be some sort of secret Jedi or something.
Well, because because the way they shoot some of the scenes, like there's the one scene where he meets. Does he meet Andor? He meets Andor at the top of a skyscraper in the dark, and he's like on a bridge, and the wind's blowing, and it's blowing his coat. He's got a long coat, and it's blowing his coat, so it kind of looks like a cape or a Jedi robe.
Mm-hmm.
And the music's really dark at that point, or and there's a light that shines across him, and it just the way they shot it, gives you the impression.
I think the guys who wrote Andor watched a little too much WandaVision.
Yeah, probably.
We would know if he was a Jedi or a Sith. He couldn't be a Sith really unless he did it in secret away from Palpatine. And he can't be a Jedi because we would know all the Jedi. Unless he's just some kind of secret Force user who the Jedi never found or trained. That would be interesting.
Well, we know there are those out there because Cal Kestis is out there, and there's
Cal's he was a Padawan. His master was killed in
yeah, but he
66.
becomes a Jedi at the end of the game. At the end of the first game, he
you
actually
can call
becomes
yourself a Jedi. You know, Rey does. She calls herself a Skywalker. Luke calls himself a Jedi, even though he didn't really get trained either.
Well,
you call yourself whatever you want.
His ghost is a Force spirit, like I don't know. It might even be Yoda. Someone shows up at the end. I'm sure he becomes like knighted, you know.
Yeah.
And there's this whole like other story that they're sort of reeling out in their properties about the path of the Jedi, aren't they? You know, it was in Obi-Wan, wasn't it? The path of the Jedi. So there's this whole other storyline emerging about the Jedi that escaped, that you don't know about, but they escaped from Order 66, and they followed.
I would prefer them to walk away from that.
They seem to be pumping that up. They seem to be doing
I would
more.
prefer them to do that. There are these Jedi that, because of the war and stuff, that the Jedi themselves were just too busy to get a whole bunch of new recruits or something, or they overlooked them, or somehow Palpatine was able to mask them. And then these kids kind of learn on their own, you know, kind of like Anakin did. Anakin learned how to use the Force, and he didn't even know he was doing it, really. You know, in the old EU, they used to say that there was a possibility that Han was slightly Force sensitive, and that's why he's such a good pilot.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's the adding like, oh, it's Order 66, but it really didn't matter because everybody escaped except for the 8 guys we saw in the movie. Is getting a little old. It's you know, it's like the hunting for Hitler.
And Bigfoot.
And Bigfoot. And now together you can watch them in one movie.
Yeah.
With Sam Elliott. Who wouldn't want to watch that man and his great mustache kill Hitler and then turn around and kill Bigfoot?
I'm in.
We won't tell Rick. He'll be sad. But new Star Trek Strange New Worlds is starting up.
Have you seen the first episode? It's free on YouTube.
I refuse to watch the show now. I will only watch the episode that has the crossover with the cartoon one.
What's that?
The
Lower Decks.
Lower Decks. Yeah, there's an episode coming up in season 2 where the Lower Deck crosses over into Strange New Worlds. So
you're not going to watch this one?
No, I won't watch. I watched the first episode of Strange New Worlds, and I won't watch another episode ever.
So you've seen it. You've seen
I saw the first episode, and I was kind of really enjoying it for being a JJ verse thing, but then they made some critical errors that were didn't need to be made, and they made on purpose.
Oh, really?
And I walked away.
Well, this new one they've just released.
The Strange New Worlds?
Yeah.
This is season 2.
Oh, is it season 2?
Yeah.
Oh, so we've already... Have I watched season 1?
Yeah, season 1's already been and gone.
Yeah, I must have seen that.
It has great production value. It's shot really good. The cast is pretty cool. I just didn't like some of the changes they made to Star Trek lore, and I'm not going to watch it anymore.
Oh, remind me, what did they do?
Well, in the first episode, they decided that the entire World War III was Donald Trump's fault.
What?
That he was the one who created a American Civil War, which led to the eugenics wars.
Really?
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
Yeah. They deliberately called out people who support him. And I don't think you should alienate 50% of your audience like that.
Did they really do
just
that?
To make a stupid point.
Did they do that? Did they?
Yeah.
I haven't seen this. Why have I not seen this?
I
Why haven't
don't
I not
know.
heard of this?
It's at the end of episode 1 of season 1.
The MAGA people.
Yeah, they show like they try and make it like that whole January 6th thing was a catalyst that set up the Civil War. And America's Civil War was what set off the eugenics in the Third World War. And,
that's crazy.
Yeah, somehow it just happened to happen, 30 years later than in real Star Trek.
Wow.
But I don't know. So I might be one of these. I might go back and watch it someday. Like I didn't particularly like Enterprise, but I did go back and watch the whole thing once it was all over.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. I didn't like them bringing today's politics into a show that's supposedly set 100 years in the future.
No.
Although they have said that they're talking to Scott Bakula about being Captain Archer, coming back as Admiral Archer, I would suppose, for an episode. So that would be kind of cool.
Mm.
And I don't like that they're bringing Kirk into the show. I don't like that Kirk's brother, who was never in the Starfleet to begin with, is now in Starfleet and on the ship with Pike. They just change too much. And I know I shouldn't get stuck in what Paramount considers old EU, but 40 years and over 1,000 hours of content is a lot to just throw away.
Yeah.
But the ship is neat looking. The sets are cool. Everything about it's really nice. I just don't like the stories. It's not like Picard season 3, which tried to fix all the issues from Picard's 1 and 2. And Picard season 3 is darn near perfect Star Trek again. Until the very end, and then it threw away again. But it was well worth watching if you haven't watched it yet. Lower Decks is hilarious. I don't know why I like that show because I don't particularly like Rick and Morty, but it's very funny and a lot of fun to watch.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
But now I've had my rant about Star Trek.
Right,
what up, Dave?
Hello there. Hello there.
But I'm trying to decide if I want to go see any of the movies at the theater or not, or if I'm just going to wait a couple months until they all hit streaming.
Bob won't leave the flat, so he ain't going.
True.
He won't go. So that means I can't
One
go.
of those things where when you're out of the house, I try and get everything done when I'm out of the house. I have to leave the house for a reason. And then I'll be like, I might as well go do a couple toy hunts or something. And I might as well go to the grocery store now and hit the post office. Do it all in one day.
Bob will go streaking down the road, but only about 2 o'clock in the morning when it's dark. You'll see his white bum like flashing down the street, legging it down the street.
Ooh, ouch. But Keaton was good, right?
Ooh.
That's what I want to know was Keaton good?
Oh,
because it's really the only reason I want to watch it. I don't like that they put Christopher Reeve in it, but I want to see it in context.
Shanty's a massive Batman fan, so that's saying a lot there, isn't it? That's saying a lot, to be honest.
Well, yeah, but it's not all about Batman. So, and they put Adam West in it and a couple other people. And
did they? Adam West, really?
Yeah, Adam West, Christopher Reeve.
What?
George Reeves.
What?
A couple others. They did some sort of CG thing, and people aren't too happy about it. But I want to see it in context first.
I'd like to see the CG thing.
It says Keaton couldn't save it. Oh well. I kind of thought that was going to happen with as long as it's taken to get made and as many changes as they've made to it. And then once they canceled the Batgirl movie with Michael Keaton in it, I was like, oh dear. Dino says, to hell what you say. I'm going to go on Saturday. I just don't like Ezra Miller. I don't know. Yeah, that's how he's been every time I've seen him on screen. He's obnoxious and want to punch him in the throat. Yeah.
Give him a dig in the throat.
But I guess James Gunn has said that the Blue Beetle is actually going to be the first movie in the new DCU.
Really?
So everything that happens there is new canon.
That doesn't bode well.
Yeah. Well, especially since I wonder if they're going to take that shot at Batman out that everybody hated in the trailer. But we'll have to see. I still have faith that Gunn will fix it, but I don't. The problem is that the DC just doesn't have the character base for it. You know, they're all, almost everybody in it's a god. You don't have a Spider-Man character. You know, Blue Beetle does kind of look like fun. So I'm hoping that, you know, maybe Gunn's put a spin on the edit for it, or maybe help pick the soundtrack. Heck, I still haven't seen Guardians 3. I need to go do that first before I do anything else.
I like Wicked.
No.
I like Wicked.
But until he makes some critical error, you know, I have faith in James Gunn that he'll be able to right the ship over at DC, because I want to be able to go see good Superman movies or a good Green Lantern movie. Aquaman I couldn't care less about. You know, we've gotten one really good Wonder Woman movie. You know, I like Shazam. I need to watch the second one, but so
Wicked's got good ears. Good ears. Wicked.
Gerard, what's up?
Mr. Gerard. When I was just a little one, what would I do?
All right, well, really, that's all I came on to do was that box. So you think I should go get one of the CD ones?
Yeah.
I'm a little afraid with the amount of Captain America I got that I'm going to get like 10 Backstreet Boys.
Taylor Swifts.
Taylor Swifts.
Well, they don't really make CDs now, so
that is true.
So it'll probably be, if you do get a lot of crap, it'll be something from the 90s, maybe.
That's true. It would be 90s or early 2000s stuff.
Yeah. Even early 2000s, they weren't pumping a lot of CDs out, really, were they?
Yeah.
It already
that
moved.
is true.
So the CDs could be fun.
Okay. I'll grab one next time I'm over there. And we'll set up a time and do this again. But actually, I'm, overall, I'm really happy with the box.
Yeah, some good stuff to watch in there. Stuff I've not even seen, not even heard of. So.
I'll drop this into your box so that you can watch it.
What is it?
The George and the Dragon.
Oh, yes. With Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
That sounds like a perfect combination to me.
It's going to be interesting.
Patrick Swayze is slaying the dragon. What the
I don't know it doesn't say what he's doing.
Oh, please. He's got to be St. George. He's got to be.
Oh, I would bet. Yeah, that's probably true.
He's got to be.
Anyway.
100% pure adrenaline. I want him to be Bodhi out of Point Break, but slaying the dragon.
Well, and of course now they're remaking Roadhouse. That comes out later this year, I think, with Ryan Gosling.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No!
Yeah,
it's wrong. Patrick Swayze was hot.
Shanty, I don't have any problem with the Backstreet Boys or NSYNC or any of those. I just don't want 10 copies of the same CD.
But,
It's like I have no need. I'm going to put these all in a box. It's going to a charity shop so that I don't have to deal with all these Captain Americas.
Backstreet's back away.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
No thanks to Backstreet. No thanks.
Anyway, thanks for hanging out, Rummy.
Thanks for inviting me. It's always fun.
Yeah. And
Always a pleasure.
everybody, thanks for dropping in, saying hey, Shanty, Gerard, and Code Monkeys, Duffman, Tim, Dino. Everybody is around. Captain Spalding. Thanks for dropping in, saying hey. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out if you would, please. But I don't know what else I've got coming up. I know I've got a Indiana Jones Pops thing coming up tomorrow, I believe, and then I've got some new Disney Ultimates I want to do a video on. Of course, Sunday is Lego Studs.
Yep.
Check us out over there. And then tomorrow, check your YouTubes. We might be playing something, probably Diablo more than likely. But, you know, the boys will get together and play some video games in the morning.
That's right.
So, till next time, catch you guys on the flip side.